Alright, so welcome back. Having a slight issue. Okay, so audio is working, hold on. Like I was saying, I'm having a slight issue actually keeping the game appearing on OBS. It keeps vanishing. Let's hope it stops doing that. No, it's not gonna, because I have to full screen it, and the moment I full screen it, it's gonna disappear, isn't it? Hasn't disappeared yet. But I'm probably gonna have to restart the game again. So yeah, while this is breaking, yeah, it disappeared. Okay, but it's in full screen now, so if I reopen the game now, it should be fine. I have no idea why this keeps happening. I had it fixed at some point, but now it's not fixed again. So yeah, while this is opening, suppose I'm gonna talk a bit about stream title. Subspace Bubble. That's an advancement in the game. And it's what I was planning on doing today. But unfortunately, I did the math and I'm not far enough away to be actually able to pull off Subspace Bubble. Gonna need to go a bit farther if I actually want to do it. Okay, don't crash on me now. Okay. I think it's fine. Looks fine. I think it is right now. But yeah, my plan was to just go underground, get some obsidian, then come up here and build a portal. But I'm actually not far enough away. I believe my base is in like negative 1000 or negative 2000, so. And I believe for the achievement, you need 7, right? Yes, you need 7. So, gonna need to go just to be sure. Gonna go that way. I don't know, like a couple of thousand blocks, like maybe till negative 9,000. So that means we gotta make a boat, which means we gotta get wood. I have an axe with me. I do not. I have one plank there, but that's not gonna do much. But yeah, gonna have to go a bit far. I can jump from here, huh? Yeah. But we're gonna go until I suppose we hit negative 9,000, maybe. Now, depending on how big this ocean is, we'll go further. Then we'll do the original plan of going. Well, that was a little bit of a chunk error. Of going underground, getting obsidian, and then going the way back through the Nether. On the way back, I'm not going to take all the stuff that I have with me. I'm actually gonna withdraw the chest. Probably just gonna need to get some gold, actually. But yeah. All I'm gonna take is some cobblestone, a pickaxe, and like some gold boots. Okay, oh, there's an ocean monument, but I think I have one closer to home. Good, useful for farm. Underwater ruins. Those could be nice for like a little archaeology expedition. Maybe we'll get a sniffer, but not right now. A little bit of a jungle here. Oh yeah, I did not bring a bed. I will just check where we can go with the boat. Oh, there's a ruined portal here. No, let's check this chest. Ooh. You know that what's the word? That saves us time with getting the gold. And there's a drum right there. So let's just keep rowing. So I'm guessing this circles back to the ocean, so we ended up going around anyway, but at least we saved some time with getting the gold stuff. Let me keep that in my offhand and have my weapons ready, just in case. You never know what happens. Especially with drowned around. Oh, an underwater Nether Portal. It's a bit risky at night. Oh, those are some blind obsidian. Okay, got some oxygen back. What I want to do this. Okay, let's get away because I think I've heard that drowned. Maybe it was on us. Okay, now let's go back here. Let me put some more stuff there. Goldstone and crafting table, yeah, that's fine. I've actually got another bundle, so oh, I've got a. Oh yeah, I took a couple bundles from the village, yeah. We're gonna keep going around this little island. Night is ending. So I think by the time it turns to day, we might be far enough away. And if we aren't, well, we can always just make another Nether Portal. It's easier to do Subspace Bubble from inside the Nether than it is from outside. Just wanted to do it like this because I was already pretty far. So I might as well do Subspace Bubble. Not seeing any interesting structures. Not a woodland mansion, not a jungle temple. Just the ones in the ocean, which is fine. So you're not always gonna be able to see them from this far. Probably just in case I see them. Getting back to Savannah. You know, if we could actually find another village to have a little outpost at, that would be ideal. It's a squid. Oh. Yeah, I do not want to mess with that. I do not want to mess with an Nautilus jockey. Not when I'm this far away from safe place. Oh, another Nether Portal. Is that... Oh, that's a shipwreck. That almost looked like a geode. I was like, you're not supposed to be up here. Energy. Ooh, Frostwalker. Surprisingly very good for the Nether. I'm pretty sure Frostwalker makes you not have to shift on magma. It's not extremely useful, but it's pretty useful. But yeah, all these unstackables are really filling up my inventory. Oh yeah. It's far enough away now, but I want to find some sort of settlement before we go back. Distance am I at? 20. Really, that's 20 chunks. forest. Take some coal. Alright, I've got probably more than enough copper. I don't have copper in hand, but I could probably mine a lot of copper back home. I see iron. That's going in the bag. I think we might be a bit too far down to get a lot of iron, though. Like, this is a good biome for iron, but I think it had to be like a slightly taller island for it to be like really good. I'm not seeing even a single. Oh no, there's a single speck of iron. Yeah. Right, so let's keep going through the birch and try and find a village. Or at the very least, if not a village, some sort of good, safe place. Okay. We're back at the ice. Honestly, wouldn't mind a little bit of a nice village. Maybe an igloo. I think for igloos, it has to be a nice plains. So I don't think we'd be another Nether Portal. I don't think we'd be able to get an igloo here. Would be really nice, like base operations actually. What do we have here? Apple. It's the sword. Flint and steels I've got more than enough for now. Yeah, we're getting pretty far from home. At this point, even if I got my coordinates a bit off, Subspace Bubble is more than guaranteed. So let's just try and find a place to build a camp. Preferably a village or a igloo. I can, if I have to make my own camp, then that's fine. I'd prefer something pre-built. Hill Garden. Oh, that's a village. Yeah, no, those are paths. Okay. It's not a snow village, but it'll do. will do fine. Yeah. Let's see what these guys have to offer. Okay, a couple more bundles. Not that they're really any help right now. My inventory's full of unstackables. The bundles are just more unstackables. Like, I'll take the bundles, they're always useful, but whatever I find next, I'm not gonna be able to take. So. That's unfortunate. Where? Okay, I don't know where. We don't want to build up. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Didn't want to build a way up here. And then, okay, I'll take another. I can take another bundle if I fill it with the nuggets. Suppose. I'm gonna take your chest as well, because I am gonna need the chest. I'll plant your trees here. Let's see what's on top of here. So this looks like a good vantage point. But there's a cherry biome there. I don't think I've got one close to home. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I think there's a couple more houses there I haven't looted. This one is like really badly generated. Apples. No, I'll actually take a leather cap. It's already night again. I'm gonna need to hijack a house. Yeah, I'll hijack this one. Take that back. So I'll need to get another chest. And then we're either gonna need to do this by bucket. It's like I've got some obsidian here, but that's not enough to do anything. So we're either gonna do this by bucket, or we're gonna need to find some diamonds. Anyway, let's see where my crafting table is. There it is. do. Let's put our iron here, and we're gonna figure out the plan from there. Like obviously, what we need to do now is go down. Like, get a little mine going. Try and find some diamonds, try and find some obsidian. All the iron we can get is appreciated. Okay, so let's not actually go through here. Actually go through this one. What we Okay, so this one doesn't actually go as down. Oh no, it does. Maybe. Doesn't look like this one goes as down as you'd like it to go. Oh no, take it back again. A little bit of a ravine here. Alright, emeralds. Unfortunate. Of course. We don't even have a good way back up. Okay, so maybe we should have taken advantage of one of the ruined portals. We'd need a diamond pickaxe for that, so we could have gotten the lava from there. East. I think we're gonna make this portal the lava way. Right, so deeper than you'd like. It's in this one. Wasting all this iron straight on buckets is not really a good idea, but was all like a couple of buckets. I will have to do. Got the obsidian there. Let's see where we're gonna put this portal. I'd say somewhere up here, not in the powder snow. Yeah, let's just say we put the portal here on the backside. Oh, that's... So we don't want to burn the house down. So we're gonna put the portal there. It Actually gonna put a torch there in case it snows. And now we go collecting lava. That's one bucket. Now for the rest, we're probably gonna have to rely on finding a new ruined portal or going back to another ruined portal we had. Like the plan was to go down to the mines and get diamonds, but I think I want to go by the lava way. It's a bit more wasteful in iron, especially because the whole reason we were coming here was to get iron, but actually the whole reason we came here was to find a good place for iron, which I suppose we found. Multiple, this is chock full of mountains, so yeah, we're also gonna need one water bucket, so let me could have brought the saddle with me. That would have been smart. Bringing some weather boots would have also been smart. The amount of powdered snow everywhere. There was a nether portal on the way here, right? I mean, there was a lot of nether portals all around, but no, maybe I should just go down and find some diamonds. Yeah, see, this is a bit how my brain works. So we do deep dive. I'm always flip-flopping between decisions. It's the main reason why I don't get anything done, especially in the mansion. Especially planning out the mansion. I want that room here, I want this farm there. Then I change my mind, then I change my mind back. It's annoying, to say the least. Yeah, that is not. Yeah, I thought the water was closer. Going already? I'm going doing shit. Someone should fire that guy. Oh, unfortunate. I suppose I should mine down somewhere. Oh, you're stupid. What do you sell? Myself more to the middle. Let me soak the lava for the water. So, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, Y69. Still need to get a bit down. Take the iron, don't mind if I do. I'll put a torch here just in case. Silverfish. Hello. Now that is annoying. Now that is annoying. Let me get another water bucket so that I can actually go down there. I knew there was a chance of that happening because this is a mountain biome. But yeah. Can I keep my water here? They're either gonna drown or they're gonna come up. Yeah, that was always a possibility, unfortunately. I think I've got everything. I can't hide in granite, but yeah, they like hidden in all of the stone. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. It's a bit, what's the word? Embarrassing, getting killed by a silverfish, but it's not like I was ready for it. Even though I should have been. And I knew that could happen. A 31. We're getting there. Let's just hope we don't drop down into a deep dark, because again, this is a mountain biome. Oh, it's a copper vein. Alright. That could be interesting to explore sometime. Getting too deep side level. I could probably strip mine for diamond around here, but it's not gonna be as high of a chance to find diamonds here, so I could also take the redstone, but so you've gotten a cave now. Yeah, I get it. You all want a piece of me, I get it. Let's actually see, how far down are we? -8. So a bit of a ways to go, so we might just keep going, actually. Or maybe not. This pickaxe also getting down there when it comes to durability. Also, like, this is a ceiling. Okay, a lot of creepers over there. Also some iron. A lot of zombies. Or glow squid died over there. This is like the horrible idea. Like, I should not be going down there without water. especially when I can't really see all that much. How many? Okay, so that was a lot. Okay. Just get my breath a bit. Okay. We also need some torches. But 2 water buckets. Oh yeah. Oh. Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go a bit there. Because that's where we saw the big open stuff with lava. Like I did see some diamonds. So that's always good. Speaking of, let's just make sure I could fill the top of this with slabs. That way nothing can spawn here. Not even creepers. Actually, let's just get all the way back up. We'll see what we do from there. Because we need torches, so... And we've got the diamonds now, so we can always just go out and try and find a natural lava pool. You need to be careful about silverfish when I go back down. Of course, it's night. I could. That might also just end with me getting a zombie straight top of me, but that's a couple of torches at least. We should be about below the house I was facing at. Okay, both blocks off. Now we should be let's put some more iron smelting. Get a diamond pick. And okay, made those all into sticks. Okay, I need to get another chest going. And now we need to find a lava pool. I didn't look at it, did I? Yeah, I don't think I did. Finding a lava pool is a bit easier said than done. Obviously, if I go back down to the mine, I'll find lava pools easily. I don't really want to deal with what was down there. Even with the torches. There were like... Okay, there's a lava pool. There's a lava pool. Okay. Like, there were like 500 skeletons. So... we got what we wanted. We got the diamonds. We got the pickaxe. Now we can mine the obsidian. Me just take a couple of... It should be sand blocks, but dirt will have to do. So we need to see how deep this lava pool actually is. And I've lost the darn lava pool. This, like, the edges should be fine to mine. It's more like the center. Okay. It is at least 2 deep. We've got 2 already placed. We need 6, 8. We need 8. That's for the cheap portal. I don't think I'd want to do like a full portal. That's a lot of time. And we still need to find a way back home. It's not even get our stuff back home that we're gonna do today. It's just find a way back home. Just in case. I knew it. Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me not be there. Okay, so that's all the obsidian we should need to get back. You know, thinking about it, if I had actually explored this way instead of going back there, I wouldn't have needed to go find the diamonds. And I would have done it the bucket way, but oh well. Now we've got the obsidian and some leftover diamonds, so that's fine. We're gonna have to plan out the loadout. We're gonna go through the nether with. Frostwalker boots are probably the ones we're gonna use, because they're gold. This chestplate is almost broken, so I might take that gold chestplate also. I'm not gonna take anything with Curse of Vanishing, because otherwise we'd be screwed if we die. Or, not if, but when we die, as we will. Yeah, this one, this one. Swords should be good, but just in case we'll make another one. Pickaxe I'm gonna make. Yeah, I'm gonna make a copper one. So let me take that out and let me put the copper in. Also, we're gonna take some blocks. Like, we'll take the deep plate and the cobblestone. But we're not gonna take anything else. Maybe just the compass. Just so we know coordinates. somewhere, so let's make a copper sword. It's not that much weaker than the iron one, so this isn't gonna do me much. Nether. Okay, blast protect. Okay, if we're gonna be going all gold, it seems, when it comes to our armor. So I got some more. No, I got the gold nuggets. No, I don't have enough for a helmet. Okay, a helmet I'll just do an iron helmet. That probably could be useful still. But I think depending on yeah, depending on when, or what, not when, where we spawn in the Nether, Frostwalk might be better. Because if we have to go through a delta, hay bales, I hope I don't need to use them. I'll take them both as a food source and as a, because water doesn't work. So like hay bales do cushion your fall a bit, but it's not that much. And I'll take a crafting table in, just in case. So, oh yeah. You. Like, as long as we're going that way, so toward positive X, we're going the right way, so I think, let me, I know I just swept, but just making sure that our spawn point is set. Let's just hope that we get a good spawn. This is anything but a good spawn. Okay, let me just... Okay, that way, nothing burnt in lava. Let me take the other gold chest plate, just in case there are... If there are normal pigments, then I am screwed. And everything burnt in lava anyway. Okay, so this was a horrible spawn. Okay, let me... Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do that again. That has got to be probably the worst nether spawn I've ever gotten. I don't think I've gotten a worse spawn than that ever. Like there goes the Frostwalker and the blast protection, like that. That was... It was gold, so I don't mind losing it, but you know, it's armor. And we lost the damn compass. Maybe I should have mined the redstone. I don't want to go back in. I want to get myself to just a safe spot. Not what I wanted to put there, but at least the portal should be safe now, so I'm gonna have... Okay, so that way is where we want to go, really. We're gonna try and go through the walls as much as we can. And make sure we're going toward positive X. Like, I would have rather not been using the F3 menu, but since we lost the compass, so I got no choice. But yeah, absolutely a good call to not take anything with me. If I had taken the diamond, I would have... Yeah, I would have probably just stopped playing. Honestly, I would have ended stream. I am wearing gold, so I'm not breaking any ores. I don't have my spyglass with me. I left it inside, but this bastion, we'll have to explore it whenever we need netherite. Right now, we don't. Oh, and I just remembered I never actually started recording with flashback, so we're not gonna get a good thumbnail of me dying, unfortunately. I'll have to recreate it. No, but in reality, I need to probably change flashback to automatically record whenever I go, like, open the world. So I'm always forgetting, and stuff happens, and then I don't get good thumbnails for the VOD. But technically I don't need to be doing this the way I'm doing it. I should just be walking there and just trying to find... Because I'm not that far away from my portal. I'm probably... Like... Not probably, I am like under 1,000 blocks away, so... There's absolutely no reason for me not to just walk across the lava. Maybe except for that ghast. Don't do that. As long as I've got my gold armor with me, I don't jump into the lava or break any ores. Especially not gold ores, I should be fine. As long as I don't punch one of the zombies. Should be fine to just... Yeah, I also lost the crafting table. How come Why are you coming here? Let me block you off from coming here. Like I was saying, netherrack is soft enough to punch by hand, but one of those things where it's like, yeah, it is soft enough to punch by hand, but it's still gonna take some time. Okay, so I'm guessing we're in the Soul Sand Valley. Yeah, I can hear the ambience. Yeah, Soul Sand Valley. So we go back. We try and see if we can find any wood. Oh, doesn't look like it. So let's actually go back through our portal. Oh, we also lost all the bread and all the hay bales. Ah, jeez. Okay, let's sleep again. What am I even doing? Okay, so let's make... We'll take access out. Yeah, I'll do copper. Still. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll keep 2 of them in there. Just in case I have to come back. Yeah, this is fine now. penguin was here. That's cool. I'm still going for positive vibes. So yeah, I'm gonna absolutely need another pickaxe eventually. I'm also gonna need the steadiest fingers. The problem isn't even my fingers, it's just my keyboard not deciding to just let go. It does that sometimes, and we just keep going this way for another 1,000 blocks. Yeah, if we just go this way for a 1,000 blocks, we should find ourselves in familiar territory. I'm in the Nether West now. I'm still... Look at there, it's a Basalt Delta. And some really open space. That is a sign to pivot. I'll be walking a bit now. Hopefully we don't come across anything too hard to deal with. Basalt Delta is probably the worst biome we could get. Actually, we might want to go up. You know, just in general, going up might be a good idea. It's less stuff to deal with. But I also don't want to go to the roof, because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to see where my regular portal is. Like, I'm still really far away from it, but... largest issue right now is the lack of food. Lack of food is the largest issue right now. But until really far away still. And we're gonna run out of pickaxe. I could go... No, I think it's better to just go back to the other portal, get some food, get some more copper pickaxes. I could take a crafting table with me, that was the original plan, and then just try and find some black stone. Maybe take a couple copper with me as well, but... So we've got the sticks, but it has to be blackstone, it can't be anything else. So... And we're probably still a little ways away from getting out of the basalt delta. Excuse me, sirs. This is my tunnel. Don't think but any indication anywhere of where my tunnel came out. First one. But it wasn't this down. Maybe it was. No, it was it maybe closer to there? Imagine I have the torches, but I don't use them. So now I am lost. Like, yeah, that's where I started going up. But where did I come out of? There's some blackstone there. Yeah, I think I ran a bit. Wasn't down there. Might have been more up there. Oh, I already checked there. Okay, that's fine. You can jump down there. No, not toward me. Oh yeah, yeah, go down there. I've got absolutely no idea where I came from. Let me think. Because I'm a bit tempted to just use free cam, but I don't really... That's cheating. Now we've got a guest. No, it was more toward that way. If I just had a bit more wood, this would have been fine. I would have just mined some blackstone and get on with it. God damn it. Okay, if that's the only thing I can do, then that's what I'm gonna do. Eventually I'm gonna starve, but at least maybe I'll find one of the forests. It'd be a shame to lose this gold chest plate, because I don't think I mined any gold to be able to make another chest plate, so when I inevitably die of hunger or by magnet cube, it will be a hassle to get back here. Or by stupidly jumping in lava. It'll be a hassle to get back here. But there's always something that can happen. It jumping toward me from above. But I think this basalt delta will be relatively large. I believe... Actually, I think this basalt delta might go all the way until my portal back home. Or at least very close to it, because I'm pretty sure I could see a basalt delta from my portal. Yeah, I don't trust that magma cube. Guess that's a smaller magma cube. Even so, it can still hurt me, unlike slimes. And I can't regen any health right now. Oh, there's a warp forest. We need to get there. Because that means wood, that means pickaxes, and that means a relatively safe biome, because the only mob that can spawn there is the Enderman. Meat pick minus 700. I'm still very far from home. And since I'm taking a little bit of a detour to the right, I am really far from home now. Because I actually... Okay, we got our first destination, that's really cool. Not the achievement I was trying to get. Normally make wood, but that's fine for now. We actually have a pickaxe again. What I don't have is food. But just in case I die. Like, hopefully not, but... Let me just... Because I haven't... I don't think I've touched... Yeah, I wouldn't even have enough crying obsidian for it. I don't think I've even touched one single piece of crying obsidian. So we're just gonna have to go. Oh, we might run out of stream time before we even get close to home. That would be unfortunate, but that is what's more likely to happen, honestly. Actually, now that I look at my coordinates, I may be closer to home than I thought. Well, not in the x-axis, but in the z-axis. Oh. Well, whenever I inevitably go back for my items, I'll know where you are. Maybe we'll even find one or two more pieces along the way. As I was saying, like I might be closer to my portal than I thought on the Z-axis. X-axis, and I'd say still about 400 blocks away. But the Z-axis, because I'm pretty sure my home, like my mansion, I'm pretty sure it's not that far along the Z-axis. Maybe it is. I don't really remember the course. I just know I checked after last stream and saw that, like, yeah, the village I was at the beginning of stream was in a straight line home if I was to go to the Nether, but since we had to go a bit farther away because we wouldn't get the achievement otherwise, not actually sure where exactly I'm positioned. We did go roughly in a straight line, so... but we've deviated a bit here in the Nether, so... we'll find out. Eventually, I might see some, like, pillars of netherrack or one or two torches from when I was mining quartz. Now the food. Food is the worst part. Can you make... I don't think you can make stew with crimson. Can you make stew with fungus? Pretty sure that's just in mods, right? Yeah, you can do anything with fungus. And there should be a fungus stew. Let me point down and let me make a chest. I did not think this through. But again, netherrack is soft enough to break by hand, so even nether quartz is a bit on the softer side, so I'd rather not lose my armor is all. The blocks I don't mind, but the armor... Like, getting back here, I only got lost trying to go back because I couldn't remember where I came out of. But coming here is not gonna be the problem. Problem is going to be the damn basalt delta again, but like I said, I don't think we're even gonna have time to find our way back home. Like, we're probably... Excuse me, can you go away? thank you, but I'm still probably gonna have to go. Me. I need to go a bit more here anyway for the coordinates, so might as well. So if we actually get back home this stream, then that is awesome. But I'm looking at the time and I'm not expecting it to happen, I'll be honest. Let me actually keep the coordinates, so it's still 300 blocks at least in this direction. Probably more, I'm being honest. We are in a crimson forest now. Hold on. We can get food here. Could actually find our way to the forest, that is. Gonna waste the whole damn pickaxe trying to find our way to an open part of the forest, and we're on top of lava, because of course we are. Like, we still can't reach in, but we could just bait a hog when closer to us. We are armorless, so we're gonna have to deal with penguins getting angry at us. Closer to home than we might think. Hopefully. But I doubt it. But hopefully. I think we're still a couple hundred blocks off. But I don't think... Yeah, that one has a crossbow. Don't want to mess with that one. I also don't see any hogs. Unfortunate. Really needed some food. guess we'll just keep going until we see. As long as they don't aggro to me, it's fine. But yeah, I am on my last sliver of hunger. I'm gonna start starving relatively soon, especially if I need to jump a lot. Like this. We get a little bit of a safe spot going. I think he's gone now. But he'll be back. They always come back. And there's a hog. I said I wanted a hog, but not like this. Maybe they'll take care of each other. Oh, a couple of hogs. Just keep aggroing on me. Yeah. My hand's gonna take a while, but... as long as I get some... I'm gonna waste my entire little remaining bit of hunger on this. But I am gonna eat, and I am gonna recover some health, hopefully. How did you hit me? Oh, I'm dying of hunger. Of course. I knew that. You're not gonna recover a lot of health, but it's a bit... It's... At least I've got hunger. I've got hunger, but I ate food. It's a little bit of a reset of sorts. not what I wanted. Let me just... There might still be a slight chance of us getting back home this stream. Which means next stream, yeah, we're gonna have to go all the way back for our items, but we'll be prepared. I guess I don't need to be all that safe anymore. I've got my hunger back up, but my health is... It did take a little bit of a hit, but I'm not gonna die of starvation anytime soon. At least. It's better than how I was before, so... Say we still have, like what, 100, 150 blocks to go. My portal is likely in the 100s, at most in the 200s. Maybe it's not even at the 100s, maybe it's below, but... We got that little reset here, so the moment we start seeing torches or anything like that, maybe we go a bit down, just so we're covered. Heavens. At least more covered. Not what I wanted to clip. So go a bit far. We are getting closer, bit by bit. We are getting closer. Of course. Really? Goes faster than you want and drains slower than you want. Alright, so unfortunate. But at least we might have a little bit of an easier time getting back, hopefully. I'm not even gonna take anything. I'm just gonna... Like, again, the worst part is gonna be the basalt delta. The rest of it, I can take. Maybe not. I have to deal with actual piglins. Where was it? Where what? Where that cat sees me. I'm gonna waste my entire hunger bar getting back, but... No, I should have taken food with me, but I didn't have any food. Okay, so yeah, like, this... So this is where I came out. See, this is the missing piece that I had. Okay, let's not make that mistake again. Might not be able to do anything with fungus, but I can do stuff with these. So me get some blocks at least. Hey, you were stronger than I thought. Okay, so unfortunately, gold is a requirement, and I got none. Maybe I can distract it. Maybe I can distract him. I'll try to distract him. Like that is just trying to get as far away from them as I can. Like, this is not the way at all. I did not want to waste the distractions on them when I've got more important people to distract here. I can't waste any more. It's better than nothing. Lost a couple of blocks along the way, but... And I lost a pickaxe. As long as I can run. Yeah, crossing this delta is absolutely gonna be the challenge. And whenever I die, then I need to find my way back where I put the path. That's a bit easier said than done. Let's see, this one probably wasn't even that bad. But I've already ran out of sprint. Right, but I've got the merchant. I just need to find my chest. that guy, like a small one, I could maybe deal with, but big one. And I bait it to come hit towards me. No, don't go back to my path. Come on, just jump down or something. Yoo-hoo! Magma cube. I hate my blocks. Of course. Of course. Okay, so... Oh, that's gonna be harder to get back than I thought. And we are just about out of time for today's stream, so... Unfortunate, we weren't able to get back home. So we're gonna have to leave that to next stream, unfortunately. That's gonna be it for today from me. Next Monday is gonna be Phasmophobia. We're gonna be exploring full Sunny Meadows. Hopefully Wednesday I'll be able to stream. Wednesdays are a bit of a question mark right now. Still the same mystery game. That's still the plan. And then next Friday we'll get back home. Like we will get back home because we've got like the whole path already. Like almost like we're nearly home. So yeah, that is gonna be it for today's stream. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.